Hi, so in this video we're going to talk about how we met. We actually met at our college, University of Rochester. I went to, they had like a summer orientation, so I went there during the summer. And then, classes started, I guess it was probably September. And we have an area of the college, like a lot of colleges, kind of like the student union building, where they have, you can get some food. They had a pizza place, they had different rooms in there. Didn't actually end up having some choir classes in there. So it was a place where you hung out, and they had TVs in there as well. So I actually met Jeanette. She was on the steps of the student union building, which was what was it called? Wilson Commons, right?
Yes, it was called Wilson.
Yeah,
Commons.
Wilson Commons. I saw her on the step. Noticed her. She's very beautiful. I noticed her, and we met there, and had no idea what the future, what lay in store for us. As far as what I noticed with Jeanette, she had, very beautiful, very nice legs, very.
Trying to get it back there.
And then we all are, and then later on, I got to know her. We could talk a little bit about that. I'll let Jeanette give her idea of her impressions when she met me.
Oh, so yeah, I was walking with a bunch of girls, freshman girls. It was freshman year of college, and we were just strolling around the campus, and we approached the steps of Wilson Commons, and on the platform of the steps, once you got up the steps, there were a bunch of guys just hanging out, and the girls we were hanging with, one of them, I guess, was dating Dwight. She was dating Dwight, and she introduced us to Dwight, and we shook hands with Dwight and some of the other guys that were on the steps. And I noticed that Dwight had glasses, and I like guys with glasses. That's just something I thought. They were intelligent. If you wear glasses, you're intelligent. Though that's not always the case, as I found out with another guy I dated that had glasses. But that's another story. So I saw Dwight. I thought he was cute. He was wearing a Rochester swim shirt, even though he was not on the swim team.
That's a story behind that.
And I thought he was attractive, but because the girl we were hanging with that introduced us, she was dating him, I respected the fact that they were in a relationship, and we just remained friends. And so we were friends for like a year, and we had chemistry lab together. Coincidence. Nothing happened.
Yeah, we were just
hanging out, being friends, and then at the end of before the end of freshman year, the girl he was dating, she broke up with him, and we were not in a relationship. I was not in a relationship, and he was not in a relationship. And some of our friends were like, "You guys don't have anybody. Both of you don't have anybody. You should get together." And we were like, "Nah, not us." We weren't interested because we didn't see each other that way. So we just were friends. I was involved in worship community on campus, the Christian worship community, and I was just focused on God. I wasn't really trying to be in any relationship. I was just trying to get closer to God. And then we were about to get ready to go back because we were from New York City. We were getting ready to end our first year and go back to the city for the summer at the end of freshman year. And Dwight was packing to leave, and I was packing to leave. And next thing you know, he came looking for me, knocking at my door in my dorm. And say, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while." And we just hung out that whole day. And then the rest is history. We discovered that we, both wanted the same things. We were talking about relationships, and it was like something clicked. And, from that day forward, we've been together.
Yeah, and there's a whole story. I can definitely talk from my perspective, but I think there'll probably be another video on what was working in me to look at Jeanette that way. Because I always thought she was a great person. Like I said, we were lab partners, got to know her. Know she had a good background. She's from the Caribbean values. My parents actually from Jamaica as well. But there were some things that happened before we got together that I felt could be a lesson for any any of you, looking for a potential mate, certain things that you definitely want to focus on before you do that. I think that would probably be another video.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah.
a lot that happened from my perspective to cause me to see Jeanette that way. I always knew she would definitely be someone you could bring home. I could bring home to my parents and not feel any way about it.
Mm-hmm.
But some things definitely did happen to cause us to move in that direction. But that'll be another video.
Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.